Hey everyone, welcome back. As usual, we've been browsing the AI agents store, keeping tabs on things.
hmm
And something pretty interesting popped up. Claude MCP agents.
Ah, yes, I saw those too. Definitely looks like an interesting development in how AI agents can work.
Right. So let's get into it. What exactly makes these Claude MCP agents, well, special?
Well, the core thing is something called the Model Context Protocol, MCP for short.
MCP.
Think of it like a standardized way for these agents, Anthropic's agents, to talk to, well, almost anything external. Data sources, APIs, other
This is
tools.
like a common language,
Yeah,
instead of needing custom translators for everything.
exactly. It lets the agent plug into different systems much more easily. It's about seamless integration, basically.
Okay, so it's not just operating on its internal knowledge. It can tap into live data, use external tools.
Precisely. It can, fetch current information, run workflows that involve multiple different platforms or services, and crucially, keep track of the context while doing it.
Maintaining context. That seems vital.
It is. It means the agent understands the ongoing task, even as it switches between, say, reading a file and then using an API based on that file's content.
That sounds like it would make building AI applications significantly simpler,
Yeah.
faster, maybe.
Definitely faster deployment, yeah. Because you're using this standard protocol, developers don't have to reinvent the wheel for every single connection. It simplifies things quite a bit.
Okay. Now, I saw something about a high level of autonomy, like 84% mentioned somewhere. What does that actually translate to in practice?
Right, the autonomy figure. It essentially means these agents can handle pretty complex, multi-step tasks with less direct human oversight than you might expect.
Less hand-holding.
Yeah, exactly. They mentioned this idea of tool chaining. So the agent can figure out it needs to, for example, read data from source A, then use tool B to process it, then maybe use tool C to push the result somewhere else.
And it can string those actions together on its own.
Potentially, yes. It can recursively call tools, plan steps. They even mention some level of metacognition, like the agent being aware of the process and adjusting if needed.
Wow, okay. That's quite a step up from just Q&A bots.
It really is. Think about software development. An agent could maybe read requirements, write some code, commit it, push it,
Yeah.
sequence those actions.
Okay, that makes sense. So who's the target audience here? Who really benefits from this kind of capability?
Well, you're looking at professions needing complex automation or integration, software developers, definitely, data engineers, AI researchers pushing agent boundaries, automation specialists.
People who need AI to do things across different systems, not just talk about them.
That's a good way to put it. Connecting AI to diverse data sources, automating workflows that span multiple tools, that's where MCP shines.
Can you give us a quick, sort of concrete use case?
Sure. Imagine a data engineer needs to pull data from several different databases, clean it up according to some rules, and then load it into a central warehouse. An MCP agent could potentially orchestrate that whole pipeline.
Triggering the different database connections, the cleaning scripts, the loading process, all through this protocol.
That's the idea, yeah. Less manual gluing together of steps.
Got it. Now, are there any catches? Like, is this open source? What about cost?
Good questions. From what's stated, the code itself is closed source.
Okay.
And for pricing, you'd need to contact them directly. It's not listed up front.
Right. Typical for more enterprise-focused solutions sometimes. So wrapping this up, what's the main takeaway for listeners about Claude MCP agents?
I'd say the key thing is that model context protocol, the MCP. It represents a serious attempt at standardizing how AI agents interact with the outside world, data, tools, APIs.
Making them more powerful and easier to integrate?
Exactly. It unlocks more advanced functionality, more autonomy, and potentially speeds up development quite a bit by providing that common language.
Definitely sounds like something worth checking out if you're working in the AI space, especially around agents. And you can find more details on the AI Agent Store, right? AIAgentStore.ai.
That's the place. You can explore these MCP agents and, see what else is out there too.
Great stuff. Well, thanks for breaking that down.
My pleasure.
And to everyone listening, thanks for tuning in. We always appreciate it if you take a moment to rate the show. Catch you next time.